So if you do any kind of industrial wiring, you know what this is. This is industrial power supply. It's got 120 watts. It's 120 volts in, 24 volts out. So it's a 24 volt power supply. And it is for industrial, so it has a DIN mount. So basically it mounts in a cabinet on like a little DIN rail. And I'll show you that here when we take a look at this guy and how it mounts and how it functions. But the part number on this is EDR120-24, so 120 volts in and 24 volts out. So if we open up the box, you can see here's the power supply. And so what's nice about this, you can use this at home too if you like. I do use these in our garage, and I do like remotely power some cameras, things like that. So it's kind of neat to have a 120 watt power supply like this that you can kind of mount on a wall. It does have lots of holes on it, so for easy passive cooling. So basically what you do is you mount this on your DIN rail, and the heat just kind of passes through. So it's kind of a passive cooling. And here's the DIN mount on here on the back, and you see here on the top you got your 24 volt. It's got positive and two negatives, so you can power two devices or however you want to wire it up. 120 in right here, all clearly labeled, and it does have a little pot here so you can adjust the 24 volts. Make sure, you know, if you got a little low or a little high, you can adjust that. And it does have like a DC OK light, so it's nice to have this. That way you know, hey, this thing's powered on. It's got a little indicator. But all in all, very nice, really well built. You can see the little transformer in here, and I like to see big components. And it's got the nice little screw here, the screw connectors. Basically what you do is you strip your wire, stick them in these holes, and you tighten down the screw, and that's all you got to do. Really nice, really easy. So let's take off this little wrapper. This kind of comes sealed in some plastic to protect it. So kind of nice, probably to keep the dirt and dust off of it. I'll show you the DIN mount part. Let's see if I can get this off here. There we go. And here's the little DIN mount. So basically what you do is you clip this on your DIN mount. If you ever need to take it out, you pull this part down and it'll release it so you can get it off again. So it kind of locks itself in place. But all in all, really nice. It's pretty heavy duty too. It feels very heavy duty. And I think we're going to hook up a couple devices and test it out. I think I'll just hook up a switch for you just to show you it powered on and kind of how to set it up and connect it. Pretty straightforward. Like I said, if you've ever done this before, it's basically 120 in, 24 volt out. But so tell you what, let's put some wires on this and test it out. And here it is all wired up. You have your 120 volt in, your 24 volt out, and this is a 24 volt 5 amp power supply, so plenty of power for this little switch. Nice little DC indicator light, little pot if you need to do some adjustments on it, but really nice. I'm going to mount this in a cabinet later on a DIN mount. Like I said, this is just for testing right here, but as you can see, it's all powered up, working fine. And the cabinet this is going to go in, it's going to be sitting there for years and years and years, 24 hours a day running. So we need something really nice and reliable. I'll show you the voltage on it. I'll put one on the negative and then one on the positive, like that. And you can see right here, 24 volts, 24.04 volts, spot on. And that was right out of the box. So very, very nice, power supply. There you go, the NVVV EDR120-24. There's the brand name right there. Really nice power supply. I really like this a lot. And for the price, you really can't go wrong. If you're looking for stuff like this, check this company out. Looks like they're making some really, really good stuff, and I'm really impressed with this guy. Nice clean voltage and easy to connect, DIN mount, easy to wire up. Nice and simple, and I like that a lot. So check her out.